Hello children, good morning. We are going ahead with the preparation of UPSC GAT English examination. At first, we are going to take up spotting the errors. Spotting the errors require a good grasp of grammar, usage and nuances of expressions. You have to revise whatever grammar you have studied. The rules of grammar you must remember when you are studying this particular question. So we are going to take a few rules at the beginning and then we'll have a practice sets and then we'll discuss those practice sets. Let us take up the rule sound, spotting the errors. So rule number 1. Ensure the verb agrees with the true subject and not with an intervening plural object of a preposition or any other intervening plural. So here subject verb agreement. Now here let's take up the subject. The box of Nestle chocolates. Is helping verb is missing. Whether should be is, are. You will be confused whether they should be is or are. Chocolates. Now chocolates it's in plural. Then why is? Because the true subject is box, not chocolates. So here is missing. What is missing? The box is missing. The box of Nestle chocolates is missing. So is it right sentence? It's a correct sentence and you have to find out the true subject. Subject verb agreement is very important. The box is missing. The box of Nestle chocolates is missing. Rule number 2 on spotting the errors. Words like with, together with, along with, besides, as well as, including, in addition to, etc. do not affect the number of the verb. If the subject is singular, a singular verb is required. If the subject is plural, then plural verb is required. For example, the television along with the cabinet is to be sold. The television along with the cabinet. Now along with the cabinet. And what is the helping verb there? Is. So it has to be singular. Our chief competitor as well as ourselves is obliged to increase prices. Our chief competitor, that's in singular. So it requires singular verb. So that's why is. So helping verb is is. Have you understood now? Whenever the words like with, together with, along with, besides, as well as, including or in addition to, if they are used, then they will not affect the number of the verb. So you have to find out at first what comes the subject. If subject is singular, singular verb has to be used. If it's a plural, plural verb has to be used. Rule number 3 of spotting the errors. If the subject is made up of both singular and plural words connected by or, nor, either or, neither nor, not only, but also, the verb agrees with the nearer part of the subject. For example, neither the quality nor the prices have changed. Neither the prices nor the quality had changed. Now let us understand this. If the subject is made up of both singular and plural words, and if it is connected by or, nor, either or. Now let's take up the example. Neither the quality. So what is nearer part of the subject, that you have to understand. Now neither the quality nor the prices. So what is nearer? part of the subject to the verb. Here in the case of first example, it's a prices, and therefore you will find that the helping verb is have, and that's a plural verb because the subject is plural there, which is nearer to the helping verb. In the case of second example, neither the prices nor the quality that is singular subject, and therefore the helping verb which is there, that is also singular, therefore it is has. And same rule applies for remaining all groups of verbs, like not only but also, neither nor, either or. Rule number 4 on spotting the errors. Nouns plural in form but singular in meaning, such as news, measles, physics, and so on, usually take singular verbs. For example, news is traveling faster than ever before. Physics has fascinated my hostel mate for months. Now let us take up these examples. News. It appears plural, but actually the meaning is singular. News. Measles. It's a name of the disease. It's a, though yes is there, it's not plural. Physics is a subject, that is singular. So though they are all appearing plural, their meaning is singular, and therefore you have to use singular verb. So news is, physics has. Okay, so singular verbs have been used. So such kind of examples you will find many, like mums, electronics, tactics, economics, and so on. Rule number 5 on spotting the errors. When the group is thought of acting as a unit, the verb should be singular. The committee. So there are many members of the committee, but we are considering as a unit. We are considering as a one whole group, and therefore the verb has to be singular. But when it means that members of the committee, various members of the committee, and when we are pointing out each member, then it has to be plural. Otherwise, when we are thinking as a unit, then the verb has to be singular. The committee has agreed to submit its report on Friday. The majority has made its decision. So the majority as a one body we are taking up, and therefore the verb will be singular. Let us study rule number 6 on spotting the errors. After expressions such as a part of, one of, a majority of, two-thirds of, in that case you have to use a singular verb if a singular noun follows after of, and you have to use a plural verb if a plural noun follows of. Now let's take up some of the examples. 2/3 of the mailing list has been typed. Now here list is there, and after that has. 2/3 of the mailing list has. So therefore here it is singular verb. The majority of our staff members leave. Now here members leave. So what has come there? Their plural verb has come. So the majority of our staff members live in villages. So if plural noun is there, then plural verb has to be there. If singular noun is there, then you have to use singular verb. Rule number 7 of spotting the errors. The expression the number has a singular meaning and requires a singular verb, whereas a number has a plural meaning and takes a plural verb. Now you have to remember the number of and a number of. If the number comes, then the verb has to be singular. If it's a number, then the verb has to be a plural. The number of board members is very small. A number of our staff are going on leave. If the number is there, singular verb will be there. So the number is, a number are. Remember this. If the sentence contains the expression one of, then you have to use a singular verb. One of the reasons, one of the causes, one of the reasons for his demotion is his carelessness. One of the reasons is, actually here reasons is there, even then we are using is because it is referring to one reason. Actual meaning is that it is referring to one reason, and that's why the expression one of the reasons, and therefore the verb you have to use is singular. Rule number 9 on spotting the errors. Certain nouns are always used in singular, and therefore they are always followed by singular verbs. Now, if you take up the example of here, furniture, luggage, you'll find that they are always used in singular. They are never used in plural, but their meaning is plural. When we refer to the furniture, we are referring to chairs, we are referring to tables. So their meaning is plural. But even then, these nouns are always singular and followed by singular verbs. Remember that the plural of furniture is not furnitures, it is always furniture. Luggage, luggage. So it is used with plural sense. But even then, we have to use singular verb. Information. There is no informations. It is always information. Advice, machinery, poetry, business. In the case of all these, we have to use singular verb. Let us study the rule number 10 on spotting the errors. When we are using the words each, every, either and neither, they are always used singularly and they always require singular verbs. Each of them does have political ambition. Here, each and does. So does is singular. So each of them does. Though them is there, we have to use singular verb. Neither boy is eligible for selection. What does it mean? Not even one boy out of those two, they are eligible for selection. So neither when we are using, then you have to use is singular verb. When you are using either, one of them, two boys and one of them, that is either. So there also you have to use singular verb. So far we have studied the rules of spotting the errors. Now let us have the practice and let us study the kind of questions that appear in the examination. So every session will take up some rules and we'll have the practice sessions too. At the beginning, 10 questions will be given to you and you have to attempt those 10 questions. And then afterwards, we'll discuss the answers of these questions. So shall we begin? Question number 1. Our teacher / often emphasizes on / the need for / a lot of oral practice / no error. Our teacher E often emphasizes on B the need for C a lot of oral practice, D no error, E. Attempt this question, think over it. At the end, we'll discuss the answers of 10 questions. Question number 2. As he was feeling very thirsty, A. After the long journey, B. He went into a bar, C. and ordered a cold drink, D. No error. E. He told me that A. He couldn't buy the paintings. B. Which he wanted very much. C. Because he hadn't enough money. D. No error. E. Time for you to silently read and reflect over the answer. Question number 4. I will now deal with him. A. In a manner different. B. From the one I have adopted so far. C. No error. D. Question number 5. His manners indicate A. That he has no other intention. B. Than. C. To steal his money. D. No error. E. Question number 6. Page after page of Gita were read. B. And it gave great consolation. C. To his mind. D. No error. E. Question number 7. He was unanimously A. Elected. B. The General Secretary. C. Of our association. D. No error. E. Question number 8. Before giving A. The mixture. B. To the child. C. Shake it thoroughly. D. No error. E. Question number 9 on spotting errors. The short story A should not exceed B more than C 200 words. D. No error. E. Question number 10. He looks at everything. A. From. B. There. C. Best side. D. No error. E. We have so far seen 10 questions. That's the end of the practice session. I'm quite sure that you have attempted all these 10 questions. Practice makes man perfect. So you have to keep on practicing. And in every section, we will have practice sessions. So we have begun with the first practice session. And let us discuss the answers on these questions of practice set 1 on spotting the errors. So let us take up these questions on spotting the errors. The first question. Our teacher often emphasizes on the need for a lot of oral practice. The answer is C. Our teacher often emphasizes on the need of. So what is required there? Of is required there in place of for. So the need of a lot of oral practice. You must know which preposition should be used. So prepositions are very important. Study of the preposition is a prerequisite if you want to do well in spotting the errors. So here the need of a lot of oral practice. Let us go to the second question. As he was feeling very thirsty after the long journey, he went into a bar and ordered a cold drink. No error. So what is the answer there? Answer is C. Why C is the answer? He went in a bar. He went into. Into will show movement. Into will show motion. He jumped into the river. So wherever there is motion, then we should use into. So here the appropriate preposition will be in. He went in a bar. So in should be replaced with into. Let's go to the third example. He told me that he couldn't buy the paintings which he wanted very much because he hadn't enough money. So now here the answer is C. Why C is the answer? Now remember here, he told me that. There is a clause there, and this clause is in simple past tense. He told me that he couldn't buy the paintings which he had wanted very much. So one more clause that comes over there, that which he had wanted very much, which shows earlier time, and therefore here you have to use past perfect tense. So here it will be past perfect tense, which he had wanted very much because he hadn't enough money. So even after that also what comes there? Simple past tense comes. So therefore you have to use past perfect tense, and the answer is C, which he had wanted very much. Let's go to the question number 4. I will now deal with him in a manner different from the one I have adopted so far. No error. So what is the answer here? Now answer is C. Now answer is C. I have adopted. In place of that, what should be there? Now I will now deal with him in a manner different from the one I have been adopting so far. So there is a period of time that goes on. So far I have been adopting. So have you understood this? I will now deal with him in a manner different from the one I have been adopting so far. So the answer is C. Let's move on to the question number 5. His manners indicate that he has no other intention than to steal his money. Now see here in this clause that he has no other intention but to steal his money. So what should come? But in place of then. So therefore answer is C. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 6. Page after page of Gita were read, and it gave great consolation to his mind. No error. So what is the error here? Of Gita were read. Page after page of Gita. Remember, here it is referring to Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita is a sacred book. It's a holy book. And in the case of holy book, we have to use article the. So the Gita. And Gita is one book. So what should be the verb form? So verb has to be singular. So page after page of the Gita was read. And therefore the answer is B. Question number 7. He was unanimously elected the General Secretary of our association. No error. What is the answer there? Answer is E, because there is no error. And we often think he was unanimously elected as the General Secretary of our association, as is not required, not necessary, that we should use as. And therefore the answer is no error. Let's move on to the question number 8. Before giving the mixture to the child, shake it thoroughly. No error. Now in the case of this question, there is confusion. And because of that confusion, we may think that the answer may be D. Before giving the mixture to the child, shake it thoroughly. But grammatically, it is correct sentence. Semantically, it may give different meanings in the case of D, but grammatically it's a correct sentence, and therefore the answer is no error, E. Let us study these last two questions. The short story should not exceed more than 200 words. Now here you see here the word exceed is used, and after that more than is used. Should not exceed. So therefore more than is redundant. Should not exceed 200 words. There is no need of a phrase more than. So the answer is C, and the error is C. Therefore the answer is C. Let's go to the last question. Question number 10. He looks at everything from their best side. No error. Now he looks at everything from there. There is referring to everything. But remember that when we are using the pronoun everything, singular pronoun has to be there. So it should be its, not there. So its should be in place of there. He looks at everything from its best side. So the answer is C, because the error is C. With this, we come to the end of the practice session 1.